In order to simulate our VHDL code, there are different possible solutions. A free open source VHDL simulator, GHDL, at ghdl.free.fr. A VHDL software boot for simulation and synthesis. A multi-language open source compiler at GCC with a GNU license. But in this course we will refer to Altera fpga, so you should download Quartus 2 web edition from the Altera website in order to implement the exercise in the following lab section. In the Altera suite is present a light version of Modelsim Simulator limited to Altera library. Modelsim is a powerful VHDL simulator and the most important FPGA vendor use it. Even if it's limited to Altera library, is perfect for our RTL simulation. After the installation you have to choose Webpack free license. Is it possible to use also Xilinx Webpack edition? In Xilinx suite is available a VHDL simulator, iSim. It is limited to Xilinx library, is a light version. I suggest downloading FPGA Altera version because we will refer to Modelsim, Quartus and Altera devices. To download Quartus 2 suite, you have to go to altera.com, click to Download Center, and on the Download Center you have to choose Quartus 2 web edition. If you don't have an account, you have to create one and follow the download instruction. After downloading, install Quartus 2 software and follow the installation instruction. This is the Modelsim user interface. When you start a new Modelsim session, the user interface should be as follows. Let's view the most important item. Compile menu and compile button. The simulate menu and simulate button. And the transcript window. In the transcript window are reported all the simulation message. You can write the command to simulate, add signal to waveform windows, and so on. During the exercise we will learn how to use this stuff. In this menu, the View menu, you can activate the debug windows such as Process View, Variable View, named in the local menu, List View and so on. Part of these windows will be addressed in the course. If it is the first time you simulate your design, you have to set up your work environment. Modelsim allows you to create a project to handle your simulation. I prefer to show you manual setup in order to understand better all the simulation steps. In order to compile and simulate the VHDL file of your design, Modelsim needs a working folder. The working library, by default, with great imagination effort, is named Work. I suggest you to maintain the default name. Let's see the first step. Start Modelsim. Select your design folder where there are all your VHDL files. Create new work library. That means that you have to create a folder named Work, where your VHDL file will be compiled. You can create the work library writing VLib on Modelsim transcript. Now you are ready to compile and simulate your design. Okay, let's review all the steps in order to run your first simulation using Modelsim. First, set simulation folder. From File menu, you have to select the simulation folder. If it is not present, create a working library. Writing on transcript VLib work. Then compile your file from menu Compile or the button Compile. After compiling your file, you have to start simulation using Modelsim vsim command, or by simulation menu or simulation button. Add all the wave required in the wave window and run the simulation using the run command on the transcript. Run for amount of time. All the commands performed by the user interface are reported on transcript window. This is useful to implement your script file. You have to copy the command from the transcript and create a file with the sequence of commands just copied. Save the file with .do or .tcl extension, and that's it. You have created a script. Now we will run an example compiling and simulating a simple design seen in the previous lesson, so you will be able to understand better how to compile and simulate with Modelsim.